Probably the worst ever live tutorial. Okay. So, um, what the? Oh boy. Okay. So I don't know what the hell that was all about. Okay, that was just freaking weird. All right. So anyhow, I really wish I had a third screen at this point in time. So here is this thing here. So like I was saying, the first thing you do is you're going to click here, enable mapped device. Once you've done that, you're going to go over here and you're going to add the device in. So you're going to click on this thing. And then it's going to bring up this window here. I'm going to have to flip back and forth. I apologize. You're going to find the controller that's mine. It's not plugged in at the moment, as you can see, but you'd select the controller, then you'd select add device. Once you've done that, then you're going to go ahead and you're going to map everything in. You're going to touch each button individually. And once you've done that, you have to add in every single angle. All of these, all of this. So you're going to do these four here. You're going to do these four here. You're going to do the two hats because they're on most controllers. You can do these four here. You're going to do these two or three here if you have this one, and you're going to do those four. Once you get all that in, as you can see, mine are all in. Then from that point in time, my suggestions, click here on Save All. Once you have done that, then you need to make sure that you can get to your games. So what you do is you click on Games. And once you click Games, it brings you to this screen. This is what I was talking about with all the 32s and then all the 64s. So I did all 64 and 64, and that allows me to do fours of, and I believe most everything you have under Game Pass. So there's that. Once you have that all selected, you'll know whether or not it'll work or not because you'll be able to use your controller in the game and you'll be able to make adjustments to it. So what we do from here, now that we've got all that done, we're going to go back to controller number one. Now, controller number one, we're going to look here and we're going to see this is the correct controller. We were all mapped out. You can click Save All again if you want. You're going to go over here and you're going to look at your left thumbstick because that's where your dead zone is going to come from when you're steering. It's going to be your left. That's your left x-axis. So you're going to click on left thumbstick. And then, I don't know what just happened there, but I didn't mean to double click that. There we go. All right. So as you see, mine's already in place here. Mine is at 21%, but you can click here to apply presets. And when you do, it's going to give you a list of presets. You're not going to be able to see them because every time I click back out of it, it closes the menu there. But it's like 7,832 or something. I can't remember. And it's 24%. Yeah, that's right. So that's what it gives you, and that's 80%. So here, I'd run it down to 7 grand because, to be honest with you, that works perfect for me. So I just did that. And now when I go to steer, everything's right, nice and tight. So from here, once you've got all that hooked up, click on save. So once you've gotten all that done, you shouldn't have to play with any of this stuff down here. You should not have to go any higher than 80% for your dead zone. Excuse me, for your anti-dead zone, I'm sorry. So mine's at 21%. I just 7 grand. Whatever your 80 is, you might want to take it from whatever 80 is, just knock it down about 600 to 800. Because when I left it at 24%, I go to turn the wheel and it would do this. And then as I got a little bit further out, it would smooth and it was fine. So you might want to just knock it down a hair. You could try it. From here, that's pretty much the majority of the things that you'd want to do. Click save, and then you'll be done. So from here, at this point in time, you can have your game loaded and you can play around with this. You can adjust it while you're in game. My suggestion again, first person in cockpit with steering wheel on the screen. Excuse me. That's you can adjust your dead zone, your anti-dead zone, see what fits best for your style. You can also make sure that it works too, because if you're changing your dead zone here, nothing's happening. Something's not matching up. And the first thing I would check if that was the case, to be honest with you, is under the games tab. Where the hell did I go? Here. Ooh. Because if you have everything checked off in 32, it's not working, flip it to 64. And if it's not working in 64, flip everything to 32. I don't know why it doesn't do both at the same time. I'm guessing because it creates 2 different files. So select one, give it a shot. Doesn't work, do the other. If neither of them work, shut down the program, reopen the program, make sure that everything's working as far as on the controller 1 screen for general. So when you go to here, oops. Huh. I never looked at the screen before, I'm sorry. So there's a button screen. It's kind of interesting. I wonder if it allows you to direct D input access to virtual X input button is So I don't know what that really does. I'm going to play with that later. But what I wanted to say was go back to this here. And while you're here, play around with everything. Nothing's going to happen right now because I don't have my steering wheel hooked up. But you move everything around, make sure they work properly. Press your pedals, make sure these are moving correctly, because I had an issue earlier today where when I had them depressed, or when I did not have them pressed, rather, this one was here, and this one here, this green tab here, was all the way out for some reason. And then when I pressed on the gas pedal, this came down about halfway. This one went up about halfway. When I pressed on the brake, this would go all the way up, and this would go all the way down. Don't know what the fuck was happening there. For some reason, it was having a hard time understanding its axis. Or splitting the axis or something, I don't know. start seeing weird shit like that happening, exit the program, re-enter it again. It doesn't happen once you get into it and you're playing the games. It doesn't happen, I promise you. I played it for like an hour straight, not a hiccup. But yeah, I mean, just everything should work smoothly, and if it's not working smoothly here, then it's not going to work smoothly in the game. If it's not working smoothly in the game, again, close it all down, start it back up again. Worst case scenario is just re-go through everything again, remap everything, remove the controllers, add the controllers, unplug, replug, everything you can think of. Just take it all out, to unplug everything, delete everything, plug everything back in, restart it again. This is worth it, honestly. This works. And I'm usually not this excited about a piece of software. I want to show it to you, but I bought this wheel and I've been sitting on this wheel. It's been collecting dust and I've been pissed because I had this wheel and I couldn't use it because this is not realistic for turning this much. So I hope you enjoyed part 3, and I hope you enjoyed the little extra. I'm going to probably cut this part out and I'm going to have it as its own clip. We're probably going to add a discussion point in there, and that's if the boys end up joining me at the beginning of next month. As it stands right now, Landon is off in his own world and might not be able to because of other engagements he's going to have to take care of. And pretty much Preston's been ignoring me. So I send him message after message after message on multiple apps, and he ignores me for quite a period of time. So I don't know. I don't know if he's going to show up or not, but tomorrow we should be on 7 p.m. I might do some Forza tomorrow. If the boys don't join me tomorrow, I might do some Forza. Even if the boys do join me, I might do Forza. I'd like to show you real time. Show you. You'll be able to see my hands moving on the wheel and the hands on the steering wheel in the game, and you'll be able to see what I mean about the difference. And I'll show you what the difference is with Dead Zone without it. Turning it on, turning it off. It's huge. So, and that is anti-Dead Zone, not Dead Zone. So, till next time. I want to say thank you for joining us. And we will be back tomorrow, 7 p.m. Same llama channel, same llama station, with your same old llama. So, till then, behave, be good, be kind to one another, and peace.